This is a review of the new JRO camera arm. This is a great arm for the beginner intermediate self-filmer. It combines lightweight, stability, performance, and cost. If you're interested in purchasing an arm, contact Jeremy at jeremyriginoutdoors@gmail.com. The camera arm is a three-piece design with a Versa button, adjustable thumb screw, and all new 3D printed folding standoff. With a 30-inch reach from the tree, it folds up to about 14 inches long and 6.5 inches wide. Here you can see the size comparison next to the Lone Wolf Custom Gear pocket arm. Alright guys, today I'm going to review the JRO camera arm. This one caught my eye. It's very similar to the Lone Wolf Custom Gear pocket arm. This one's just slightly a little bit bigger. Feels like it's built a little heftier too. It still have the bolts on each of these joints that you can adjust the tension on. This one's a little bit looser than the Lone Wolf pocket arm, but like I said, you can adjust that tension to be whatever you want it to be. The cool thing about this is it does come with a standoff already, and the standoff you can see, it say JRO Outdoors. This is for Jeremy Riggin's Outdoors. The standoff he built pops out, and it can pack away just like that on the side. When you're ready to use it, clicks right back into place, spring operated, and you're ready to rock. All right guys, so this one has a little button right here, the Versa button. This one you can take on and off with an Allen key. So all you gotta do is what I do is I put it about belly button level right here, belly button high, and you kind of hold it in there with your gut. Sometimes it's a lot easier to some of us to hold it in with our gut than others. So you put it right here, you go like this, you slap it around, you hook it right up to this Versa button, you strap it around the tree, you press down on here, and then you start screwing. There's a bubble right here, bubble level right here on the top of the JRO camera arm, just like on the Lone Wolf Custom Gear arm, that you can adjust side to side, and then when it's at the right level, there you are. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. All right, for the sake of this review video, I'm going to use the same exact fluid head as I used for the Lone Wolf Custom Gear review. It's a small rig head. I'm sure you guys have seen this one. I straightened out the pan handle on this. I heated it up and bent it. It's aluminum. That way I can get my Zoom on there better, and it's not contacting my camera arm every time I tilt it and pan. So I'm gonna put this on here. It just screws on like this. Easy peasy. We have it hooked up to the camera here. This is all the way extended, guys. There's some bounce there, but there's nothing more than there would be or the Fourth Arrow arm or the Lone Wolf arm. There's some play, but how often are you really gonna extend your camera arm all the way out like this while you're filming? If you're self-filming, chances are you're going to be right here because you want to see the screen. If I'm way out here, I can't see the screen as well. So of course there's going to be a little bounce when you're fully extended, but most times I'm right in this sweet spot right here, and look at this bounce. There's a little bit of bounce, but there's nothing. This isn't going to ruin your video. A lot of that we can edit out in the end anyway, or cut out the pieces that are bouncy that we don't need. For the purposes of self-filming, quick setups, this guy's it's hard to beat. Between this one and the Lone Wolf Custom Gear arm, that's tough. I honestly, I kind of lean a little bit more towards the Lone Wolf arm. It felt a little bit more solid, but I do like the Versa straps better on the JRO arm. They're longer. and they seem to cinch down a little bit better. These are 6.5 feet. If I honestly had to pick between the JRO arm and the Lone Wolf custom gear arm, I don't know if I could. They're that similar. I do like that the JRO arm comes with 2 different size screws on the end for different size fluid heads. So it comes with a smaller one you can put on the end too, or it has the normal size fluid heads bolt that goes in the bottom. I like the adjustability of these arms. Both these arms you can cut back down to 2 sections if you need to, and take this extra section off. I know some guys do that. I don't know why you would want to shortchange yourself. It's not like it's only a couple extra ounces to put in your pack. But sometimes I think these guys trying to cut ounces off of their gear get a little crazy, and they cut off ounces of weight that they could use instead of stuff that they don't need. Another thing I like about the JRO better than the Lone Wolf arm is that it comes with this standoff already built into the arm. The standoff on the Lone Wolf arm I had to buy separately through 3D Genesis printing, which was kind of a pain. I mean, you can still use the Lone Wolf pocket arm without that aftermarket standoff, but I don't think it gets as solid to the tree as it does with the standoff personally. Overall, guys, I think this is a great camera arm. You can't go wrong with it. Like the thought of bringing just one thing into the woods. They pack down nice. All you got is one strap, and you don't have all these extra bases and shoulders that you have to lug into the woods. And the 4th arrow stiff arm and ghost arm and etc. don't fold down as nice and pack away as nice as these do. Plus you don't have to deal with the shoulders and the bases. I've used those for years, and using this in a Lone Wolf custom gear arm comparatively to the 4th arrow arm, I don't notice much of a difference when it comes to stability. Everybody says these 4th arrow arms are more solid. I don't think the extra solidness of that arm outweighs the packability and lower weight of this arm lug into the woods. If you're walking quite a ways into the woods, lugging your camera gear, your arm, your base, your shoulder at sometimes, and plus whatever else you got to bring with you, gets a little cumbersome. And I feel like cutting down on weight makes you a little bit more mobile, leave some more room in the pack for other stuff, or just have a little bit of lighter hike. All right, guys, stay tuned. We got lots more videos on the way. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see.